What a beautiful rose. Whenever I look towards this rose, it reminds me of kids. They are soft, fresh, agile, and colorful, like this rose. Whenever I spend time with kids, it gives me a soothing experience. But what if I crush this rose? It gives me a very bad experience. Do you know that more than 28% of kids, while they are so soft, they are going through this kind of same experience? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I am talking about bullying. Do you know that as per an international study, more than 28% of the kids have the history of being a victim of bullying? This is a matter of great concern, isn't it? It is scientifically also proved that these kids may suffer from anxiety, depression, and can get upset easily. I know about this as I am amongst those 28% of the kids. During my childhood, I always had the fear of being teased by the name Makhi whenever I used to go down to play. There were kids who were older than me by 6 to 7 years old. 6 to 7 years. They used to tease me by the name Makhi, or this Makhi will go to me with a rocket, and many more. I was afraid as I had to go through this every day and I didn't have anyone to help me. The more they will tease me, the more angry I will become. My elder sister was very simple and she could not help me in this. I went to my dad and asked for help. He said this, it happens. Ignore it. This made me more desperate to take revenge. And one fine day, I took a stump and I ran after a kid whom I presumed to be a weaker kid. I also assumed that these kids will never unite together to beat me up, and that happened. I ran after that kid until that kid did not vanish in his house. From that day onwards, these older kids did not tease me by this name. I was known by my name Makhi rather than the name Sudhir by unknown kids. These unknown kids were the one with whom I have never played. Imagine for a moment if I get the opportunity to go back and I see the same Sudhir or same kid running after a weaker kid. I am 44, and if I observe it and I raise this question, is this the way worth reacting? Is this the way worth reacting? I can understand that this kind of approach is not possible for a kid who is 6 to 7 years old. He needs help from his parents or others. Isn't this a fair expectation? Yes, it is. Now, what in this situation would be the ideal behavior the child will take? What would be the ideal behavior when the child will react in the situation? Or now, I'm 44, no one is teasing me by the name, but there are other reasons people will use to make fun of. Am I reacting like it, or I am finding a weaker person like that kid? Is this affecting me mentally or physically? Now, as a parent, when I talk to my child and I tell them and I tell her that don't react, Am I implementing this in my life right now? I am getting bullied. Why? Because they are bullying me, or I am allowing them to change my state of being. So, ladies and gentlemen, next time, if you feel that you are being bullied, then ask yourself two questions. Number one, are they bullying you? Number two, you are allowing them to bully you. With this is Sudhir Mukhija taking your permission to say bye for now. Until next time, over to you, Master.